So here we are going to learn what are the uses of sodium hydroxide. Uses of sodium hydroxide. What is the another name of the sodium hydroxide? What are the uses of sodium hydroxide? Sodium hydroxide is also called caustic
soda.
Caustic soda. Okay, and the formula for that is NaOH. So what is the first uses of this caustic soda or sodium hydroxide? The first uses is what it is used for making soaps and detergent. Okay, it is used for making soaps and detergent. Okay, it is used for making soap and detergent. So it is also used for used for making the artificial fiber. Okay, it is also used for artificial fiber. Okay, it is also used for making artificial fiber, making artificial textile fiber, such as a rayon. Okay, rayon. Next one, it is also used in the paper industry. Means it is used for making paper. It is used for making paper. It is used for making paper. Okay, paper. All right, paper. This is the third use. Fourth use. What is the fourth use? It is used in. It is used for degreasing the metals. Okay, it is used for degreasing metal. It is used for degreasing, means to remove the grease from the metals. Okay, that is called degreasing metals. Okay, it is used for degreasing metals. So these are the four uses of the sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. Four uses of sodium hydroxide. Then we have one more product we got that what is called is chlorine or hydrogen gas. Okay, so first I will write here uses of chlorine gas. Okay, so uses of chlorine. Uses of chlorine. Another product was what? Chlorine. So what are the uses of chlorine? So uses of chlorine. So chlorine is used to manufacture what? Hydrochloric acid. Chlorine is used to manufacture hydrochloric acid because chlorine, right? Okay, so chlorine is used for manufacture of hydrochloric acid. And one more use is what? Chlorine is used for manufacture of what? Bleaching powder also. Bleaching powder. Chlorine is also used in the production of bleaching powder. Okay, chlorine is used in the production of bleaching powder and hydrochloric acid This is the first use. Okay, and one more use is what? Chlorine. The chlorine is used in the sterilizing drinking water. Okay, sterilizing drinking water. What do you mean by sterilizing drinking water? Very most important use is what? Chlorine is used for sterilizing drinking water. Sterilize is used to sterilize drinking water. Drinking water, or we can say that swimming pools. Also, we can say that it use to sterilize the water in swimming pools. Okay, chlorine is used to sterilize drinking water and water in swimming pool and water in a swimming pool. Okay, sterilize. What do you mean by sterilizing?
Sir, bacteria or toxins which are present in
Sir,
water.
we need to remove all the impurities.
Correct. The germs, bacteria which is present in the water, that all will be killed by this chlorine. Chlorine is used to sterilize, nothing but it is used for the disinfected water. Disinfect nothing but it will be kill the bacteria and germ which is present in the water. Okay, bacteria and germs which is present in the water, it will be killed by this chlorine. So that your chlorine, so the water will be useful for the drinking purpose. In the manufacture of hydrochloric acid. Okay, first one same. It is used in the production of, it is used in the production of, it is used in the production of, it is used in the production of hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid. It is used in the production of hydrochloric acid. First one, same. It is used in the production of hydrochloric acid. One more word. It is also used to make the ammonia. Okay. It is also used. It is used to make ammonia. Ammonia. What is the formula of ammonia? NH3. Okay. They used to make
NH3.
ammonia for what purpose? For the fertilizers. For the fertilizers. Okay. For the fertilizers. They used to make ammonia for the fertilizers. And one more use is water. It is used as a fuel in the rockets. Okay. We use liquid hydrogen. We are using liquid hydrogen used as a fuel. Liquid hydrogen is used as a fuel in the rocket. The rockets. Okay. So liquid hydrogen we are using as a fuel for the rockets. Bleaching powder. What is its chemical formula? What is chemical formula for bleaching powder? Its chemical formula is CaOCl2. Its chemical formula is CaOCl2. And another name is this, also called calcium oxychloride. Calcium oxychloride. So how to produce this bleaching powder? Okay. So preparation of bleaching powder. Okay. Preparation. How to produce bleaching powder? Preparation of bleaching powder is very simple. In the chloralkali process, we have one product we have got, that is called chlorine. Okay. When the chlorine is react with water, slaked lime. Okay. When the chlorine is react with what? Dry slaked lime. The example now here, if I write here CaOH twice, this is called a slaked lime. Okay. That is a calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. Okay. And that is called what? A slaked lime. Okay. Slaked lime. Dry slaked lime, when react with the chlorine, when react with what? Chlorine, then you will get what? Bleaching powder, that is called CaOCl2, calcium oxychloride. Calcium oxychloride, and that is called what? Bleaching powder. Okay, bleaching powder. And you will get what? Water also, H2O, water. So bleaching powder is very simple preparation. What we have to do in this preparation, see. Okay, the bleaching powder is produced. Okay, bleaching powder is produced. Bleaching powder is produced by the action of, bleaching powder is produced by the action of, bleaching powder is produced by the action of chlorine. By the action of what? Chlorine on dry slaked lime. Dry slaked lime. Okay, that is the answer here. Simple one. Bleaching powder is produced by the action of chlorine on the dry slaked lime. To remove the color, bleaching powder is actually used to remove the colors. See, the bleaching we are applying on the hair, the bleaching we are applying on the face. For what purpose? Actually, that will remove the color of that substance and makes the substance colorless. Okay. So bleaching powder main purpose is was to remove the color from the color substance. That you have to remember. Okay. Bleaching powder, the main work is to remove the colors. Okay. A substance which removes the color from the color substance, which removes the color from colored substance. Okay. Color substance. And make them colorless is called bleaching powder. Bleaching powder. Okay. So here this bleaching as a nothing but one example. If you want to remove the color of your pant or jeans, then you have to go for the bleaching. So bleaching, why we have to go? Because bleaching is the substance which remove the colors, okay, which removes the color from the color substance. If it is a blue color, then we remove the color and make the paint will be completely colorless, nothing but white colors. After that, you can apply any other colors on that particular jeans or paint. Similarly, if you want to remove the color of your hair, like black hair or brown hair, what you have, whatever the color you have, if you want to remove the color of your hair, then you have to go for the bleaching. So that make your hair is a white, and then you can apply any other color. So that is the main purpose. So main purpose of this bleaching is what it is used to remove the colors from the color substance and makes the substance will be colorless. And after that, you can apply any other colors. Okay, so that is what is mainly used in the paper industry. It is mainly used in the textile industry. Why? Because textile industry we have a lot of colors, right? Textile industry, different types of colors we have. Okay, and in the paper industry also we can able to use, because paper also will come in the different colors. Okay, so likewise, it is also used in the laundry for the cleaning purpose, also for the washing of the clothes. It is also used in the laundry for the cleaning of the clothes, and is also used for the disinfecting drinking water, because in this bleaching powder one substance is present that is called what? Chlorine. Okay, so this calcium oxychloride is also used for water disinfecting drinking water, nothing but to clean the water, to remove the bacteria and germs which is present in the water. So this is also used for the disinfecting drinking water. Okay, and one more use is what here, this calcium oxychloride having the oxygen, so it is a good oxidizing agent. Bleaching powder is a good oxidizing agent. What is meant by oxidizing agent? Nothing, it gives the oxygen to the other substance. Why? Because it having the oxygen it has. So the bleaching powder is used as a water oxidizing agent. So let us will learn about the some uses of what bleaching powder. Uses of bleaching powder. So the bleaching powder is used in the paper industry, it is used in the textile industry, it is used in the laundry for washing the clothes, it is used for the disinfecting drinking water, it is used as a oxidizing agent. So many uses are there. Okay, so it is used for bleaching. Okay, so bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is used for bleaching cotton and linen in textile industry. Linen in textile industry. To remove the color from the cotton and the linen fiber, okay, in the textile industry, we use the bleaching powder. And it is used, okay, it is used for bleaching. It is used for bleaching. It is used for bleaching wood pulp. It is used for bleaching wood pulp. In which industry? Wood pulp in paper industry. Wood pulp. It remove the color from the wood pulp. Okay, in the paper industry to make the paper white. Okay, the mainly the color of the paper we are using is what? White colors. So wood pulp, whatever the colors present in the wood pulp, that colors will be removed with the help of what? Bleaching powder, and make the paper completely white. Okay, so that is we are using in the paper industry. Okay, and it is also used for bleaching. It is also used for bleaching, washing the clothes. Okay, it is also used for bleaching washed clothes in the laundry. Okay, in the laundry laundry. Next use, as I said, that it is used for the disinfecting drinking water. Okay, it is used for disinfecting drinking water. It is used for disinfecting drinking water. It is used for disinfecting drinking water. Disinfecting drinking water. It is used for disinfecting drinking water. Okay, disinfecting drinking water. What does it mean by disinfecting drinking water? Means it will kill the bacteria and the germs present in the water. Okay. Next one, what I said, it is used as an oxidizing agent. Okay, it is used as an oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent. What is mean by oxidizing agent? Means the substance which gives the oxygen to the other substance are called what? Oxidizing agent. How to produce the baking soda? So what is its chemical formula? Baking soda chemical formula is NaHCO3.
NaHCO3.
What is the another name? What is the another name? This is called
Sodium
hydrogen
hydrogen carbonate or
hydrogen
sodium
carbonate,
bicarbonate.
sodium hydrogen carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. So production, how to produce the baking soda? Okay, the production of sodium hydrogen carbonate, or we can say production of baking soda or sodium hydrogen carbonate. It's very simple. For that we require the brine. So what is mean by brine?
The aqueous solution of sodium chloride.
Yes, exactly correct. For this production of sodium hydrogen carbonate, we require the brine. Brine is nothing but water, the aqueous solution. Aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Nothing but sodium chloride plus water is called a brine. Please remember sodium chloride and water. Sodium chloride plus water is called a brine. Sodium chloride plus water is called a brine. And one more here we reactant we require, that is called what? Ammonia also is required here. Ammonia. Okay. After that ammonia, we require one more reactant, that is called carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. So this four reactant, after this four reactant, then only you will get sodium hydrogen carbonate, NaHCO3. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is also called baking soda. And one more product you will get here, that is called NH4Cl, nothing but ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride. Okay, so the production of the baking soda is nothing but when the sodium hydrogen carbonate is produced. Sodium hydrogen carbonate. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is produced. When it is produced, it is produced by reacting. It is produced by reacting concentrated solution of concentrated solution of sodium chloride. Okay, concentrated solution of sodium chloride, nothing but what? Brine. Okay, sodium chloride, nothing but what? Brine. Aqueous solution of sodium chloride is called a brine. Okay, with ammonia, with what? Ammonia and carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide. That's it. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is actually produced by the reacting of concentrated solution of sodium chloride with ammonia and carbon dioxide. Okay, so now here you have produced the product that is called sodium hydrogen carbonate. That is called, commonly we can call as a baking soda. Okay, so now this, when you will heat this baking soda, okay, whenever you will heat the baking soda, so when we heat the baking soda, okay, when we heat the baking soda means now baking soda we have to add in the fluff. Okay, when we have to add in the flour of the making cake or bread. Okay, you know that whenever the bakery items, mainly in the bakery items, we use the baking soda to make the cake and bread. Okay, we are using the baking soda. Now after adding this baking soda in the mixture, and then we are keeping this mixture in the oven for the heating purpose. Okay, that mixture we are keeping in the oven for the heating purpose. So when we heat this sodium hydrogen carbonate, NaHCO3, when we heat, then one more product we will get here. Okay, that product is called what? Sodium carbonate plus carbon dioxide and the plus water. You know that the bread and the cakes are very fluffy, spongy and soft, because of which product? You know, when we heat this sodium hydrogen carbonate, we will get the sodium carbonate,
Sodium carbonate.
and water. So when we produce this, when we heat this sodium hydrogen carbonate, then we'll get the sodium carbonate, carbon dioxide and water. So you know the bread and cakes we are eating, okay, bread or cake, in that sodium hydrogen carbonate is present. Okay, and this bread and cake, you know, they are very spongy. They are very spongy, they are very soft and fluffy. Why this fluffy, spongy and softness of the bread and cake? Who's responsible then? What is the responsible for this bread and cake spongy and soft? That is the responsible for only one product. That is the product is called what? Carbon dioxide. Okay, the carbon dioxide makes the bread and cake spongy and soft when we heat the sodium hydrogen carbonate. Please remember this word, that if you, whatever the bread and cake you are eating, and that bread and cake were very spongy and softy because of the production of carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide makes the bread fluffy, spongy and softy. Okay, not the sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, obviously by adding the baking soda only the carbon dioxide is produced. But who's responsible? Not baking soda is responsible. We have to remember that baking soda is not responsible for making the bread soft or spongy. Which is the product is responsible here? That is the only one substance, that is a carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Yeah, carbon dioxide is responsible for the making the bread soft and spongy. And here you have to balance this equation. That is, here you should write 2NaHCO3. Okay, that much only. So what I can write here now, when sodium hydrogen carbonate, when the solution of sodium hydrogen carbonate is heated, when solution of sodium hydrogen carbonate, is heated. Okay, when the solution of sodium hydrogen carbonate is heated, what happens? It decomposes. Then it decomposes to give sodium carbonate. See, one product will get here, sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, sodium carbonate. And with the evolution of which gas? With the evolution of carbon dioxide gas. Please remember that carbon dioxide. And one more point what you should write here, that is very important, that carbon dioxide gas produce during this reaction. Carbon dioxide gas produce during the reaction, during this reaction, which causes bread or cake to rise, making them soft
Spongy and
and
fluffy.
spongy. Okay, to making them spongy and soft. So here the only the one substance is responsible for the making the bread or cake soft and spongy. That product name is what? Carbon dioxide gas. When this carbon dioxide gas only produced if we heat the baking soda.